1919.
I was born in 1921.
21. And you went to school there?
I went to school there, yeah, and for 14 years.
Yeah.
Then I come off of them at school. I was on my grandfather for 1 year.
Yeah.
On the Werries.
Yeah.
And he was very good. He didn't pay the money. He didn't pay for Bob a week, that's all.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
I used to walk both ways.
Yeah.
Part-time, I rep to part-time 7 days a week.
7 days, no day off.
And no. I went on my father on the Werry when I was 15.
Now your father was Blucher, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you were 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was skipper when I was 16.
Which Werry was that?
Oh dear. Oh. I was on the Queen Mary, the first one.
Yeah.
A little iron Werry. That wasn't a small one. Carried about 20 odd tons, that's all.
Yeah.
And I come off that, I was on a big one.
Yeah.
When I was about 17, 19. And I was on that one. Well, I was on travel, you see.
Yes.
Till I joined up. I joined up 5 years. The Inland Water Transport.
Right.
That's what I was in. That's taxed for the Royal Navy. And I went in the Vade of Italy. And after I come out of that, I come back on the Werris. Well, I went on the Fur then. F-I-R, Fur.
I remember that one, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I was on that. Oh, so many. Well, I kept on there to see fell all to pieces.
Yeah.
That was one. That's one of the biggest ones on the river.
Yeah.
Carry about 45 tons.
Yeah.
I cut sugar beets, everything.
Yeah. But when you've been with your grandfather for a year?
1 year.
From 14 to 15?
Yeah, no,
And then
yeah.
then you went as mate, did you, to Blucher?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. For a
Hard
couple of
man.
years, huh?
Hard man?
Yes, very much. And very, very mean. Very tight.
Right.
Yeah, very mean. He didn't chuck down the way.
No.
No.
And it was 7 days a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
I never knew what I was being told, another way. I never told him. I work day and night.
Yeah.
I sleep on there.
Yeah, yeah. Which was that, do you know?
Well,
Which Werry?
What Werry?
and that was a fur, that was.
That was the Fur.
F-I-R fur.
Yeah.
That was come from Yarmouth on the steam navigation company from Yarmouth. Sold this way to my father for £50.
Really?
Yeah, mind you, there was a lot of repairs done there.
Yeah.
And I took him, that was him. He had it all done up now, and he had an engine put in it.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I had in was Handy Billy, a 30 clock. No good at all.
Yeah.
So I said to him one night, unless you get me a different engine, my name's Johnny Walker, I'm not commandable. He bought me a big diesel. What a difference.
Yeah.
She flows for the water, she did. I love it, yeah. Well, they just take me about 14 hours to a part-time company. I done it in half the time.
7 hours from Potter to
Yeah,
Coventry.
yeah. That was a good one. No good sugar beet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a regular run, was it? Sugar beet.
Well, sugar beet every season, yeah, yeah. I was go alone,
Really?
yeah. Because if you went there, you had a mate with you, they didn't pay you, because, I mean, he only paid one way. I mean, he wouldn't pay you 2 wages,
No.
only one. So I done a lot myself.
Yeah.
And because that was a lot anyway. No.
What about Yarmouth runs to Norwich? Did you
Oh,
do any of that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what about Brighton?
Yeah.
Oh, there. Take your money.
Hey?
Go on, Brighton, won't you?
Yeah, I've been out Port Brighton down to, the way heavy down right to sugar beet.
Down to the bins.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've been there once, that's why I had my children, right?
Yeah.
Well, so boy came from the airfield, somewhere we were living, Right down the bloody arms, like she branch off on
in the morning.
Yeah.
But at 6 o'clock morning.
Yeah, it's no nice on the
Had
ground.
you children on the wherry?
Oh no,
No?
oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
took
no.
them. Yeah, took two on them.
Ah, they only went just for a day.
Yeah.
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 But I wouldn't want to do it anymore,
I
no.
didn't like it.
No.
No. Yeah, and the fun thing you come in, I had 4 or 5 people come and see me,
Yeah?
for interviews on it, and I turned them all down. Because I wasn't interested, you see.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bridge. He'd been down there all in the winter time.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not interested, I think. So he did like it. I tell you where he was. He was secretary of the boardroom,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I didn't like him anyway.
Well, if we don't talk to you now, we never can talk to you, can we?
No.
And if you don't tell us, we'll never know.
What do you do out there?
That's right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But what about winter time?
Oh, well, that's where we used to do our cart and sugar beating that.
Yeah. Yeah. Through the winter.
All winter.
Yeah.
Could have been rough on brain now.
Snow and ice.
I cooked my own dinner and that, you know.
On the stove. Yeah.
I couldn't do it now.
No. No, you wouldn't be expected. No.
I never seen my boy. For
Right.
1 week for another.
Right.
So mother.
Oh,
Never seen you, did I?
nope.
When I always come home, she'd be in bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next morning, just she packed me fold up. I was going back then for another week. Oh, I get fed up with that.
You know what time you come home to your oatmeal?
No.
Hard work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I never do it now.
No.
And I've been so lucky. I mean, I never got I didn't fall over or nothing. I was careful like that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have seen people drowned off them.
On the rivers. Yes.
I was working at reading once, cutting reed. I cut a lot of reed them days. And at Reading Bridge, it's low.
Yes.
Well, they come through there like a hammer hand. I'd say to them, but take that shot off the top, you mind your bloody business. Oh, it's fine, huh? Guess what happened? Swept the shot over the side, drowned. Yeah. Another time there, well, I've got a pot of ham, there's some boys on top of a cruiser, getting messing about and that, you know, fell over the side, drowned. Now, what no good talking to him.
Do you remember a young lad, about maybe 30 years ago, at Potterham, in a canoe in the winter? Do you remember what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
he'd come out of this canoe he'd built, and he was struggling to get out of the water, and he'd been down 2 or 3 times,
Oh, I mean,
and you managed to pull him out.
you did?
You did?
Oh, you did, yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do know.
Yeah, do you know who it was?
Not now, no.
Well, you remember Vic Dow?
Yeah, well, he's on one of the waves.
Yeah. Well, he had a son called Kim.
Right? He's saved the alien now.
That's right, yeah. Well, it was Kim who you pulled out of the water.
I might know, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot now, yeah.
Kim remembers.
Did he?
Oh,
He know, yeah.
yeah.
But his father, Victor, he was not all he was.
Oh, aye.
He knew a lot.
Yeah. Was he a good skipper?
Yeah, he tripped on another way. Lord Roberts.
Yes.
Oh, that smaller one I had a bit of one a lot.
Yeah. Which was that?
Fur.
Oh, Phil was the...
Yeah, that 4 times bigger than the others.
Yes.
Yeah, and faster. Now, that's what Vic didn't like that, you see, because we had the same sort of engines. I had a bigger wing than he did, but he should have faster than him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And when I drove past it, oh, Vic, oh, he wouldn't even look.
No.
I was in a way. He didn't like that. Because I drove past him, the fear had stopped.
Yeah. How do you go on your own when you're steering and worrying? And
Well, you've got to stand there, haven't you? You've got to
Yeah.
stand there in the...
then you got the sail to put up.
I had no sailing.
Did you not?
I never done no sailing.
No.
No.
All on the engine.
All in.
Yeah. Did you have a mast then?
Huh?
Well, Fair had a mast and sail, didn't she?
Well, not time I had it, no.
No.
But the Robert, she did, she had a sailing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, no, I didn't.
What have they done? Taken the mast and sail off then and just
Yeah.
used her as a...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got in the way, you see, you know.
Yeah. What was your preference to... Well, I suppose your preference was to turn the engine on and,
Oh, yeah.
rather than sailing it.
So start and everything.
Yes.
Lovely. Only thing is, when I first had this diesel engine, I had a job of start.
Yeah.
A cold morning, that 4-headed battery that was, you had to swing with it,
Yeah.
but you couldn't even turn the thing over.
Well,
I had to go on and get somebody give me a swing.
just with the modern ones, they've got a battery and they've got heaters and then you start... But
Right.
yours was before then.
Yeah, I had it on before then. Then after time, he had a heater put on,
Yeah.
and a self start and everything.
Yeah.
Made a lot of difference, did you know?
So you were on wherries with your grandfather when you were...
No, I didn't work on the road, not my grandfather. I worked for my grandfather for a year on the land.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was when you was 15 that you joined up with Blucher.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So that would be 1934.
Stuff like that,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
And so some of the wherries had already turned over to diesel engines.
But we were the first, we were, me and Victor, we were the first one to have a diesel engine.
Yeah.
Because Main Gurney, they had wherries on there normal.
Yeah.
Although they had Calvin engines.
Yes.
That was all petrol. Yeah. And Mixman Road, they did. Yeah. But we were far from them though.
So as well as sugar beet, what do you have? Timber,
Oh, right.
reeds?
We used to have a lot of dredging on the rivers.
Yeah.
Also, now, during the winter, we catch sugar beet, coal, reed, that way. Now during the summer, we used to dredge the rivers and boards. We'd have, there'd be two or three wherries and 2 dredgers.
Yes.
One used to load, or one to unload. So what you do, you load up, take to the shore, and the one he unloaded on the shore, you see.
Yes.
Yeah. We done Old Hecton Road, Barton Road, all them big roads we done.
Yeah.
Hecton, yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely job.
And what did you do with the spoil, with the dredge?
Put it on the shore.
Oh, I see. So it was-
Let the water drain out on it. When they get dry, if you want any dry soil, you go and get a load, you see,
Yes.
to fill up the banks and that.
And mostly reeds, timber, bricks, you know?
Oh yeah, now we used to help them to build the pumping engines, because they were sail, you know.
Yes.
They done away with all that. And they used to build the pumping mills with bricks and that, and I used to cut the bricks and all that.
Heavy work.
Cool, yeah. All heavy work.
Well, you were a strong chap in those days. weren't you?
I was. Well, yeah. I couldn't do it now though.
Well, you wouldn't want to now.
No, no.
What was the longest that you stayed away from home on the way then?
A whole week.
A whole week. Yeah.
Come on, one week. But they see, he wasn't very fair, you know, 'cause
Who was that?
my father,
Oh, yes.
he's so bloody mean.
Yeah.
We come home, had me getting out on. Well, I thought you'd have done more than that. I ain't been home all bloody week.
Yeah.
I ain't been home.
Yeah.
They never give me nothing.
Yeah.
If I want £1 or 2, no way.
Yeah.
No. Never give me nothing.
Mind you, what did you need money for? Beer?
No, I didn't go pub.
Yeah.
Not on the wherry.
Yeah.
And one thing I didn't do, I never drank while I was on the wherry.
Yeah.
Too dangerous.
Yeah, well,
I buy my food there.
Yeah.
Bread and stuff, you see. And tobacco, because I smoke a bit, you see.
Yeah.
I don't smoke now, but I used to smoke heavy then.
Yeah.
Do you smoke then?
Occasionally. Yeah.
No, I don't smoke now.
Yeah. And summertime? A lot better than winter?
Well, now, I'm south. I like the winter better than the summer because there wasn't half the traffic, you see. I mean, you'd be going up a river, there's now a river now, with a loan wherry.
Yeah.
Boats come past and that, and you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I couldn't move, could I?
No.
I had to keep in the middle, you see.
Yeah. Did you get up the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. What sort of traffic were we talking? Was that the holiday cruisers?
Right.
Yeah.
And the the worst of all was the sand car.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn good they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought, but I can't get the way on. 'Cause I was so big. I mean, the whale was 65 feet long,
This is fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
and about 18 feet wide.
Yeah.
So I could get, I mean, she was drawing about 6-7 foot of water.
Yeah.
Down on the
When it's fully laden.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time I touched the bottom anyway.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get the way on with it. But they didn't know that, so I think they'd weird back at me.
What's the biggest change you've seen, Bob, over the last? I mean, you finished with wherries, working with wherries, I suppose, in what? 10 years, 15 years ago.
Yeah, about 10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've seen modern day traffic as it is now with the cruise.
Well, I don't go on the river now.
No.
I don't go near the river now.
Did you see it gradually increase, the number of boats?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you see me increase, yeah. Yeah, that got very bad, especially holding the rocks on my, well, they had the holding the races.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell of a job to get through there.
Yeah, unlike Corner.
Yeah, I was drove through there, I was go through. But I keep it going, I mean, I couldn't stop, could I?
No.
But I say that you'd have to get out of the way, or I can't. But we're racing, I said, well, I can't that, I can't racing, I'm working,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But some of them don't understand that way.
No, that's true.
No, well, I put my worst time was thick fog,
Yeah, dangerous.
better no time.
Yeah.
The time I hit the shore. That's all I hit the shore if you would get over again.
Yeah.
Because I've been going along with the tide and that. I hit the shore, I couldn't get off.
Well, the engine couldn't pull you up.
So, well, I was on plane once. I was going from Yarmouth to Cantley.
Yeah.
But this particular morning, the sun was out. All of a sudden, the fog come down. I completely lost on plane. Next thing I knew, I was on the flats.
Yeah.
You know the flats?
Yeah.
Well, I was on there and I couldn't get it off. And I had to wait till the father come up from Cantley and it took some of the meat out of my wherry to load it up a bit.
What was Blucher on then when he came up?
He was on a smaller wherry, I'll try.
I'll try.
Yeah, and it's small wherry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he always had someone with him.
Yeah.
I didn't, he did. Well, he did that part, didn't he? You know, in that part of it. Anyway, I knew mine, you know. Sometimes I thought. But for recon, that's the worst job.
Really?
Good hands.
Because you did the loading yourselves.
Huh?
You did the loading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you had to load the wherry up, you couldn't see over the top, so I had to stand on top. You know the stern sheets there?
Yes.
I stand on there, not over there, so I can see her, and stay with my foot. Not very good at that.
Yeah, that's a heavy tiller to operate.
Oh, yeah. But then, of course, these quarries, the tiller was steel, that was lighter,
Yes.
not lighter, see?
Yeah.
But them tillers on the wood were heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy one there. Oh, I won't want to do it anymore. I won't want to do it anymore. So, but you built the river a good bit then?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So you know all the rivers then?
Well, yes, I know them fairly well.
Yeah.
For the last 40 years.
I'm on every inch of the roads.
Yeah.
There's nowhere on the road I haven't been.
What's the farthest that you'd get? I mean, you could get up to Dillham and North
That's far to get that way,
Yeah?
Dedham. And the other way, Norwich,
Yes.
isn't it first Norwich?
Can do you remember Bishop's Bridge at Norwich?
Yeah, I've seen it,
Can
yeah.
you get through there?
Just,
Just, yeah?
Yeah.
Because navigation went a bit further up.
that's right. I didn't go the whole length, because there wasn't enough water, you see.
Yeah.
Bit shallow, you see.
Yeah. And did you bother with slipping keels?
No,
No?
no. No part. Well, but I couldn't work them on my own.
Not on your own.
No. I don't even know how to work anyway.
No.
Do you know how to work?
No. No, I
I know.
didn't.
Slipping keels.
What about down on the yard? You got round down to Beccles, did you?
Oh, I cut sugar beets from Beckles, Olive, all around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Olive. What a farm there. But they were good, they were. They just loaded me with a loader.
Yeah.
That was good. About 3/4 an hour loading. Throw them in with your hand, take about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
That was good, that. Anyway, I was there one Friday, sharp frost. There's a bridge just through Olive.
Yeah.
Railway bridge. I got up there, I could get them up, because the ice was so thick, I could just wear it. So I stopped there all night,
Really?
yeah? I didn't got much food and all, and that lot anyway.
You got the stove on for a bit of warmth.
Oh, yeah, I had plenty of coal and that, yeah. I get all my coal from Canter factory.
Did you?
They give it to me.
Yeah.
Hold it back to the coal, you know. Night times, wonder what the body about.
Yes.
I'm pretty good. And when I used to go home from Cantley, I said, bike, push.
You had your bike with you?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So he wouldn't come pick me up, see.
No.
He's got a car, van and everything. He won't come pick me up.
So you come on the wherry from Cantley up to... Where would you be finishing?
Well, Cantley, I went there, see. Brampton Woods End, father went that way
Yes.
to Big Carn. And this way, I suppose Ersted Shoals
Yes, up the end. Yeah.
on there. I've been up to Hickland,
Yeah.
but I wasn't very good because the water was very shallow there. See? There's no going in there. I get half a load, isn't it?
And up through Coltishall.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cold, yeah, I like cold, that's no saying. Yeah.
But you had to bike out
Bike.
when you left the wherry.
Yeah.
And you leave. Where would you leave the wherry?
Well, now, wherever we were, you see,
Yeah.
I was moor up, go home, come back next morning.
On your bike.
Bike.
And that'd be what, maybe 5-10 miles?
Well, Ersted, a fair way. What's that from? Cantley, yeah, I bought to Cantley several times.
Yeah.
Bought to Yarmouth several times.
Back to Potterham.
Potterham and Yarmouth.
Yeah.
In the morning, bought to them night times. Mother didn't like that either, mother.
Got that.
Huh? It's like that.
I like talking.
So I had a fair run, you know.
But it's different now. Well, nowhere is left.
No, is it?
Hardly anywhere is left.
No, is it? Now, you know, did you know Albion?
Oh yeah.
Right. I'll tell you something about the Albion, tell you.
Yeah.
Now, the Albion is not a proper wherry.
With the carnival sign.
Yeah. Another thing, if you notice on the Albion, they ain't got that curve. You know when a plant say, don't you?
Oh,
That
yes.
plant, they should have a curve like that, see? Like a straight.
Yeah. Maud's got a deep curve. Have you seen Maud?
Yeah. But I thought Upton.
Yes.
I don't know if that's still there now. I don't know. I know it's where now.
Yeah. No, Maud's down at Womack now.
Is she? Oh, I didn't know that. I never go down there. No.
What about Lord Roberts? Did she have a nice curve?
Yeah, she was right. Yeah, she put it very well. Yeah.
Yes, Alvin does tend the pantry does tend to be a
Straight.
bit straight.
Yeah. But I just like to see the curve on it, you know. And a stand to the bow, you know.
I do. You didn't do a lot of quantum, did you?
I never done any.
Did you not?
No. All the quant I used to do was to push them off the shore.
Yes.
In the shore, I had to push it off sometimes. Especially if the wind is blowing on the shore, I had to push it off, see.
So you carried a couple of quants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One I had
One.
one. Yeah. You've got to be careful of that because you're going to easily break them
Oh, yeah.
and you put too much weight on, then when you want to pull it out and break the both thing off.
Did you ever have one sink under you?
Where is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had, oh yeah, I'll tell you one. Now then, I was an sugar beet at Beeler,
Yes.
and I come from Beeler, and that's when the very high water was.
Yeah.
You couldn't even see the shore or nothing.
Right.
I was coming up there through rock with them trees there.
Yeah.
Coming out, I hit one of them underwater posts. Now where I cut the tree now, hit, I went right through it. Now I made a hole in it, 6 feet long. And I made the clean the float, so I got the hole in.
Was this fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got far at Petersfield,
Yes.
got far there. And I jumped on it, and I threw it on the shore, chopped the bite on the shore, water that depth on the shore.
Yeah.
And I bite come, I went down to see my father. I'd had a bit of trouble. Oh, what's wrong now? Where is some? Oh, where? And how do you do that? Now, how would I do it? So what I done was, left it there, I took his wherry.
Yeah.
For a week or two, till he had that repaired, you see. Well, he had to unload the beat out of my wherry in another wherry.
Yes.
Now they bought up Pot Bridge, Wooders Pot
Yes.
and they repaired it.
Oh, it would. Yeah.
Yeah, and because this time we sunk on Brighton. That when the thick fog was, I drew it on the flats, couldn't get it all, stopped there, when the water went down, I found dry. But there's just one trouble in that. You got to be careful of that, because if I go down, the water go down without that can bust me, you know. I didn't. But I couldn't. And he'd come down the road, and he see me down there. I see him looking. He was a mumbling and grumbling he was. I said, I'm not going to mumble and grumble. She's on there, and we got to get her off. So we had to chop the beat out of my wherry, his wherry. And then he took that and me. And then I And what do I do now? I had been away home because of that, yeah. We took bus ferries to Clancy to unload them. Then brought them home that's why, yeah. That's not an easy job.
Oh no.
You got to know what you're doing on.
That was hard.
There's a funny thing now about a wherry. If you don't know anything about it, you can't learn anybody.
No.
The only way you learn is learn yourself. Because there's things that I used to do, but I can't explain to anybody else.
No.
You just can't explain it, eh? Because that's so natural for you. You know, about water and toe and all that sort of thing. That's so natural, you know, but you can't explain to anybody.
No.
But you get someone you know all, you know.
Did you know the names of the reaches on the different rivers? Did you name them? Or?
Yeah, I do, but I sort of forgot all them now. I better what had them. All round, see this sort of yarmouth, there's a lot of reaches there. I forgot the name of them.
Yeah. Passage of Time, isn't it?
Yeah.
7 Mile House and...
Yeah. Right. I know all that, everything.
Yeah.
You better want a map for everything.
Yeah.
So you ain't been on the river then?
Sorry?
You ain't been on the river?
Oh, yes.
You're out one boy, but
No, we go on the river on a boat.
yeah. Well, you got a boat, eh?
Yeah.
I told me the skipper, but
Yeah, that's right.
is she?
Oh, yeah.
She's the boss.
She's the skipper, I'm the mate.
Yeah. Who drives the car, you or Dory?
Oh, both of us.
Do you? Oh, lovely. What's your first name, eh?
Roy.
Roy.
Well, I wasn't have told you yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's new courses, not me. You know, but a red man, what I don't know what about them.
What would you have rather done than be a wherryman?
In the Navy.
Really?
Royal Navy.
You got the sea in your blood, did you?
Oh, yeah. I volunteered for the Royal Navy when I was about 18, 19. Passed for every Royal Navy. At that time I was playing football for Pot Ham. Because this one happened up. Put my legs up.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And they wouldn't accept me in the Royal Navy. They wouldn't in the naval transport.
Yeah.
I could see just the same,
Yes.
but not in the Royal Navy.
Yeah. What was your job in that then, in the inland transport?
Oh, right. Same thing that I do on the boards.
Yes.
Skipper, loaders and barges and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
I've my own boss, so
Yeah.
yeah, there we go.
We've heard they put boats out on the middle of Broads to stop.
Yeah. During the war on Hickman Broad, had all these cruisers dotted about on the board, stopped the seaplane from landing.
Yes.
That's right, yeah. 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 Only when they put them on, I joined up in, so I didn't know how to do it, see. Yeah. My father, they do that. Dump all over the board, yeah. And I was on there once and there was a plane come down. I went in the Hickman Broad. I went down 14 feet in the mud. And it's a long way, you know.
Just two.
14 feet. And of course, he was a young pilot,
Yeah.
about 20. There wasn't much left of him.
How long is it since you've seen Albion then?
Oh! Let's see now. I remember now, I have seen it lately. I come up here sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. We used to want to see you on the Portland, what do you call that, mother? What do you call it? What?
What?
The board where we used to go on the boat.
Well, you're on all the place on the river. Oh, how do I know now? You tell them where to do the bridge at Norwich, didn't you?
Yeah.
And where he carried old stuff on. I know work for the catchment board.
Yeah.
With the wherry.
Another catch them all, did you?
One thing or another.
Well, all them.
But they're on the road and that.
We'll have to get you down to see her sometime.
Yeah.
Push you down there.
Huh?
I say push you down there and have a look.
Yeah, lovely. So that's my farm, you see. I can't get everybody to push me out, you see. My wife took me the other day. That's too much for her. She's done it.
Yeah.
Only just.
Yeah, she's done. But she's been alright if a wind there blow too hard.
Yeah.
And my daughter, she died, did she?
Yeah.
Then she come here and had a fit.
Yeah.
I got the leprosy.
They're not like where is it?
No.
Right, Bob, that's been interesting.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot I can't think of now.
Yeah.
But if I do, I'd have to tell her. Right?
Yeah. You have a word with Doreen. And,
I will, yeah. Because she's keen, isn't she?
oh, yeah.
Nice person, Doreen, isn't she?
Yeah. All right, we'll let you watch your tennis.
Yeah. You'll go have a sleep now.